Hey, there it is. Silly goose. 38 followers. Yeah, we got a crap ton of followers today. So most of them have been my friends, to be honest. So that's kind of. I won't say it's all because of the Twitch stuff. It was mainly like. Yeah.
I was already following you before everyone else was.
That's true. You've been basically following me for what, like 8 months now, basically.
Yeah, doesn't it tell you?
I think it will. I'm not sure. It might be different because between follows and subscriptions.
I had to shuffle my cats throughout the rooms. I let Sound Lady to my grandparents' place, Ladybug into the new room, and then Richie had to come out of the new room.
Followers are followers. Friends can become loyal followers. Yeah, definitely. I mean, Morgs definitely watches a lot of them. I mean, you pop in a good amount too.
This is my first.
Yeah, you seem to stream when I'm at work a lot.
Yeah, well, because, like, since I work till, like, 6:30, it's easy for me to just, like, stream after then and then get off by the time it gets late. Because since you do second shift, it's a little harder.
Yeah, you're either streaming while I work or you're streaming when I get home.
The perfectly balanced, as all things should be. The machine's broken. Yeah, I'm not gonna buy anything there. That stuff's too expensive. Yeah, so, do you guys know anything about, Boyfriend Dungeon at all?
Nope.
Never even. Wait, I think you mentioned it, but. Oh,
I heard about
just,
it
it's
when
not just voice.
you were
Ladybug, yes,
playing
my
it.
cat is Ladybug.
Yeah, her cat's name's Ladybug. I try to come, but most of the time I am asleep. Yeah, Mur, you're like, Mur's like halfway across the world from us, so that makes sense why he's,
I love, like, eating moths, though. She ate a big fucking moth.
Oh, Ladybug ate a moth?
Yeah, it was so big, too.
Oh, no thank you.
I'm going to trust you.
Whoa. I totally heard the voice from in the game and forgot that that would happen, and it scared the crap out of me. Hold on, I might have to balance some audio here. Alright, can you guys talk real quick?
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, hold on. Oops.
Probably hide away.
Yeah, I think that this master volume needs to go down a bit because it's just really loud. Ladybug. Ladybug is a cute name for a cat. That's what Midori just said. Yeah, so loud.
She's a cute cat, but she's also just fucking insane.
As are cats. Oh, there we go. Now we're at a normal level for the game. I got a new saber. This is honestly I forget the guy's name that I'm using. Oh, Seven. His name's Seven. Damn, this is sick. It's like a lightsaber. So you basically have
I think
to.
it was like a lightning blade, not a lightsaber.
What up?
Same thing.
It's a laser saber. So
the Muramasa in Toronto.
so it's a mix of both, I guess.
Oh.
Yeah, it's called a laser saber. I just pulled it up in the phone in the game.
Yeah, I saw.
Oh, okay. I forgot that you could see that. But basically I have to just level them up by going in the dungeons, and then I can go on dates with them after I level them up. Yeah, well, I mean...
But then again, there's a game where you're dating tanks, so this is
or
up on the same level.
I was gonna say, there's also, like,
weird.
daddy dating sims, so...
Well, yeah, but that at least is an actual person.
Well, there's
where
also...
the tank is a tank.
Yeah, but what if you're into tanks? That sounds like something
I mean,
cool.
people are into cars. And not the way that they should be.
And trains. That's been a thing.
Oh yeah, trains
I've
have
never
been a
heard
thing.
about that one.
Oh, I remember this mall now. I've been here before. I've been living in Sewell since... No, 7. Since I was 8. But I still have some memories. Growing up in VB, this fountain was my favorite. We didn't have money to shop with, but I would take off my shoes and play. Aw, I miss that. Just being a kid, you know, not worrying about how you look. I guess that's stupid to think about. You can never go back. Take off your shoes and play. look forward instead, or our past is part of who we are? I like to play one.
What?
Huh? You splash him with water. Stop. Oh, okay. Thanks, I appreciate the sentiment, but not right now. I'm done here. Can we go?
Oof. Wrong option.
Yeah, he was not about that. I mean, honestly, this guy has just been not really interesting in general. I just wanted to use his weapon. He just kind of, he's like a
He sounds like a sad boy.
he's a Korean pop artist, I think he is. So like, he's here in VB for a little bit, which is Verona beach, and I don't know, he's just like all like the paparazzi stuff, and he's like, ugh, my life is so hard being a pop star, ugh. I'm rich and famous, so I can't go anywhere.
Get my sword, just shut the fuck up.
Yeah, it's like, but his weapon's really good, and I'm like, oh. Alright, now we're gonna go back over to Isaac, which...
look cool.
It does. I thought this was
so
gonna
they
be
have,
a
like,
dating
new
game, but
weapons?
here you're
That's
killing shit. It's both! It's a dating sim and a killing game.
A dungeon crawler.
Yeah.
So they're your weapons?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
They can turn into weapons. I'm called a wielder because I don't turn into weapons, but instead I fight with them. So then it's like a partnership.
It's like Soul Eater.
Yeah.
So
Ugh.
it's kind of like Animorphs, but with swords.
Uh,
Are they just swords,
Yeah.
or are they?
No, they're humans too. Like those
Okay.
pictures that you saw. Oh, those pictures you saw of like him and stuff. That's actually him. Like he turns from a sword or a saber into a person, and then Isaac turns from this thing into what he was. When you
I believe that's also a saber. Or no, it might be a cutlass.
It's an estoc. A stock.
Oh no, it's a rapier.
No, it's an estoc.
That's the name.
It's
It's a.
kind of rapier.
Oh,
I don't know. Is it?
I don't know. That's what it says.
Looks like it could be.
I don't know. He's super into fencing, so he's like.
So it's a.
Yeah.
It's a rapier.
Yeah, and then we got a dagger, which she's really cool. That's Valeria, or she goes by
Good for
V.
stabbing. I love a good dagger.
I love a good dagger, me
I
too.
always use daggers in Skyrim. It's just really fun.
Ooh. Good luck, have fun. Sorry for being here short. Oh, no worries, Mr. Murr. I'm glad you were able to stop in for a little bit. I'll see you around. Die. Yeah. So,
Monsters remind me of the OMG. But it's just inanimate objects that got turned into monsters.
weird. No, this is supposed to be okay. So another thing, the whole like the phones and stuff like that, they're supposed to be my fears, because this dungeon's supposed to manifest what I'm afraid of, and basically like this B2 version, whatever, of me is afraid of technology or progression or connecting to people, something like that. So like going through the dungeon's supposed to help solve your fears.
Does
Interesting.
do all the main? Do you get to like choose your main character, or is it
$5.
like
I'm gonna pick it anyways. It unlocks a secret. So you get to customize them, but they always are like the same kind of fears and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool though. At least you get to customize.
Yeah. Stop defeating me like the likes of you. They allow humans down here? Psst, I thought this place was exclusive. Yeah, exclusive for me. Seems you're worthy to shop at the heart of Verona. Yeah, I actually have money. Well, I guess I can only buy lipstick, so. $50 worth of lipstick.
Oh my god.
I'm guessing those are like cosmetics.
Those are gifts you can give. Does anyone actually
Eh.
attack you, or are you just killing stuff for fun? No, they're monsters, Morgs.
So
They're-
you say.
They're actually monsters. Okay, I'll let them hit me. I'm just really good at this game. I'm sorry. Ready? Look at them. They're hurting me. Look. Oh no. They're gonna kill me.
trash? Oh no, those are good there.
Are you afraid of trash? Yes, I am afraid of trash. Or defenseless aliens that you saw, you murderized their friends. Oh my god. You're right. They're not aliens, they're my fears. And my good old friend Isaac is helping me fight my fears. Basically, usually how I've been playing this is like I basically level each one up at least once that I want to actually pursue, and then I do that in the dungeon. Once I do that, then I leave the dungeon, and then I go on the dates, and then I go back and forth kind of thing. Makes sense. So you were told. I've done this one like 3 times with him. So I know exactly. He's like, oh, let's go. I can give you a massage. Your hands. But be gentle. Some finger work, lower back, just relax. And yeah, I feel great.
Break my back in 2, please. Just crack me over like a fucking glow stick.
Yeah, the whole like when it says you remember when Aang hits his avatar, like his what's it called, his like avatar chakra or whatever, right in the perfect spot on that rock. Do that.
Yeah.
Like more of that, please. Isaac could have been lying. Yeah, but it's not just Isaac. Valeria does it. A couple other people. Obviously, Seven was doing it. We get money this way. Did it seriously give you the option to ask for a happy ending? It did. It did on that one. It really did. I don't know what happens when you click it because I haven't clicked it. But I assume you don't get a happy ending. For an option for a dialogue. Yeah, for that specific massage one, at the end, you can say, oh, your turn, and then he'll be like, oh, you're not a professional, so you could actually hurt me, so thanks for the offer, though. And then when you say thanks, he's just like, you're welcome. But then there's another third option that says, happy ending, question mark? Or no happy ending, and then I never click that one, because I don't want to.
Some options you just know are like, no.
No, thank you. Also, I have a creepy stalker. His name is Eric.
Can you kill him?
No.
What the fuck is the point?
I don't know. He literally, like, he sent me flowers, and, like, he's just, like, he's like a weaponist. So he, like, doesn't like the fact that, basically, he's a racist, but against weapons. And he thinks that, like, regular humans are, like, pure. And then I was like, yeah, no, I don't want him in my life. And then I, like, ignore him, and now he just still messages me. And he also, like, creepily showed up on one of our dates that I was on, and was like, oh, I guess the date didn't go well. And I was like, what the fuck? What do you...
Would you fucking get out of here?
I'm like, go away! You're such a creep.
I hate that.
Like, I mean, they do warn that, like, the stalking can be a thing. You worked up a sweat, I see. Perhaps some ice cream would cool you down. It's been so long since I've indulged.
Girl, you stank.
Yeah, you stank. You gotta get some ice cream in ya. I think I'll have apricot gelato. What flavor would you like? So I've picked vanilla, and he's like, oh, you shouldn't go after perfection. And then I did same, and he's like, are you just saying that because I want it? But then I'm not a big fan of chocolate ice cream, so I don't want to pick the chocolate one.
Well, you gotta pick it to see what happens.
Gotta, for science.
Alright, for science, we'll click it. Oh, sweet tooth, I'll remember that. Ah, this reminds me... Oh, okay, so we like that one. Do it. Morgs is like, do it. This reminds me from the sun on the Piazza? Taste of Piazza? The taste of apricot. Have you ever been to Italy?
Leaning Tower?
Maybe. Oh, the Leaning Tower of Pisa. They have fantastic fencers in Rome. Top notch. Perhaps we can perhaps we can go to a match together someday. Would you like to offer a gift? Ooh, gift! I can give him the lipstick. I don't think
he
would
really look like a lipstick guy.
Vodka.
Yeah, I got vodka. Surprisingly smooth for being homemade. I'm here. Midori, welcome back!
Fish?
That, yeah, I literally have just fried mackerel in my
You never know when you might need to give someone some fish.
Yeah, I honestly, I don't know who I would give it to but him, but, you know, let's give him some fish. Let's see what happens. He liked it!
Oh.
He likes mackerel! You're very generous. I'm flattered. For now, however, practice must resume.
Time to kick ass.
Yeah.
Thanks for the fish. Let's kick ass.
It's like, thanks for the grub.
Everything to follow up my fucking ice cream.
Oh yeah, he just had ice
Everything
cream.
about Isaac makes me think he hired Eric to stalk you, though. Vodka, please. Fishy. No, so actually my cousin Jesse is the one who sent me on the original date with, Eric. And now Eric won't leave me alone. So, I don't know. I don't know what's going on there, but also, like, weapons are getting stolen and, like, beat up and then left in the dungeons, and that's where I'm, like, finding them. And they're, like, chipped and pieces are missing on them, and then they, like... That's how I found, Valeria and, Seven. So, it's weird. There's some weird stuff going on. It's not just, like, dating and plus also fighting. There's, like, a actual story going on.
Kinda, well, not these kind of games. I'm usually thinking of the kind that Morgan and her friend plays, where it's like what the fuck do they call it? Ototami?
Otaku or something?
No, it's a like a fucking it's a dating sim, but it's not like this.
It's not like
story kind.
Oh, I don't know.
I forgot my point.
Fishy. It's okay. I like these ones where there's like a story too, and like there's like
you need a bit of mystery in those kind of games with the dating sims.
Yeah, it makes it fun, and also everyone has secrets. Like we've learned Valeria's secret recently that she's actually was a world-renowned graffiti artist. And I've already played through Sunder in the beta, which is another guy, and he's a vampire.
Oh, and a weapon?
Yeah.
Oh, a vampire weapon.
Yeah, no, you actually like steal health from enemies while you fight.
So
yes!
cool.
Yeah, it's so cool. I love it. I really had fun with that weapon, but I tried to only play one person during the beta so I wouldn't spoil everything for myself, so...
yeah.
But, that's why in general I've gotten a pretty good handle on the game. Did you hear they are making a new interview with the vampire? Really? I never actually saw that movie. I just heard it was like a classic movie that people enjoy. Like, how do they think they're going to outdo Brad Pitt and Tom Cruise? I've never actually seen that movie. Have you guys seen it?
No. I don't want to.
Yeah, I'm pretty bad with those two. Morgs, you might be on your own here talking about all that. We have no idea.
Yeah, I have no idea what's coming up or what. Yeah, I don't. It's usually like my family, like, let's go watch this movie, and I'm like, okay.
I honestly forgot to read Isaac's dialogue, and I've never had this before, so now I don't know what to click.
Something about him wondering if the monsters come here for the beauty, I think.
You're a hedonist? I don't know what hedonist is.
Wait,
Hedonist? I don't know if that's...
Want to pray, understand completely, it's just a fountain. Damn, I should have read this. I thought it was something I'd done before, and then I looked at the options, and I was like, oh, I haven't done this.
Engaged in the pursuit of pleasure.
Oh.
Is a hedonist.
It usually has a negative connotation, doesn't it?
I hope not. I mean, I might not ask him then.
A hedonist as existence of drink, drugs, and party. I think that's the sentence.
He does not come off as like a party.
Hedonistic. Hedonistic. Yeah.
Words are hard.
Words are hard, honestly, and especially like talking and reading all the dialogue in this game. I did this earlier today. Oh, it was a lot. I'm just gonna say I understand completely because I didn't listen.
Right.
That's exactly the kind of thing you would say when you don't listen to someone.
Exactly. That's why I'm like, I'm gonna be my authentic self and just say, Yeah. What he said. Hold on, I gotta fix
So
it.
true, bestie.
Yeah, I totally understand what you said.
And I wasn't spacing out.
Yeah, I was listening the whole time. Yeah, we do be the cultured chat. Yeah, Hedges was like doing everything for pleasure. Yeah, all about pleasure. Yeah, no, that would be kind of weird to ask him about. I'm glad.
It's
I've
like
always.
really insulting. Why would you? Oh, you're into partying and drugs and shit.
Oh, you're only here for pleasure? That's it? I'm glad. I've always wanted to share quiet moments with someone. Like you, I suppose. Aw, we actually picked the right option.
Oh my god, we're so good at this game.
You spend a moment together in silent contemplation. Would you like to offer a gift? No, I don't think I will.
Fish.
No, I already gave him fish.
More fish.
I have no more fish.
I don't have more fish! You decided not to give a
Go
gift
fishing.
for now. Eventually, you feel the moment pass and return to the dungeon rested. So good at this game when not paying attention, ... Las Vegas is kind of set up for that lifestyle. Oh, that's true. Ooh, another secret.
I never pay attention.
I try to, but I will say reading chat, listening to you guys, and playing a game, it's a lot for one brain to handle.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
That
die! I keep forgetting to roll, but I'm honestly at a point in, like, I basically could defeat this dungeon by now, but I'm just not, because I'm just grinding for, like, leveling up the people. Boop. Multiply the fishes! I wish I could. Actually, I learned, when you make a gift, you can only make one of them, and you can only give it to one person once. So it's like a one-time thing, which is kind of sad.
Wait, so you can only make each gift once?
Yeah, and then you can only give it to one person.
I guess
you can
maybe,
only make it
like,
once,
you could
that
just,
makes
like,
sense.
spam it.
Well, like, you couldn't make it after giving it to them, you can't make another one later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which makes sense to why you can't give it to more than one person.
I guess yeah, you're right. I was giving unneeded information.
Redundant.
Redundant. Thank you. Look at us cultured. Yeah.
You know words sometimes.
Sometimes. We went to, some of us, wait, did all three of us? Yeah, we all went to the same high school, so.
Yeah.
I was like, wait, did we go to the same? Yeah. Alright, he's maxed out, so I'm gonna change over to Valeria now. See if I can get her leveled up. So good you don't need to, so she's so good you don't need to slow her roll. Yeah, the rolling is good though. Specifically with him, if you hold it, you can block. Oh. And
Why we just stop?
I forgot I'm not using him anymore, I'm using her, so...
Yeah, you gotta...
Yeah, it's this is a dagger, so it's very quick, but also I can roll, and when I roll near an enemy, they get, confused.
Oh, shit, this bitch is rolling.
My bitch be rolling! Dodge rolling is for peasants. Exactly, we only use it for this, because if you dodge roll at them, and then hit them, you get critical damage.
That's how I play video games. I just hit a line and don't dodge.
Don't dodge!
I wasn't very good at Dark Souls. I played a little bit. I couldn't beat the first boss. I was trying to beat it for my mom. She was playing it.
You know, the funny thing is, I never even tried Dark Souls, because I just know I would never be good at that game.
I could
slowly picked it up.
but I was playing it like how I play Skyrim.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no. Dodge rolling. All my homies take all the hits. Yeah. We take hits and we heal. We fine. We good.
Fucking those potions. That's what I did in fucking D&D today.
Literally, I want you to know that Nessa's potions have literally all gone to you.
I'm not
Like, every single one. And I'm like, well.
I can't help it. I don't even like go up into people's faces.
For context, for people listening to the to this, we play Dungeons and Dragons, and me and Molly play characters that are pretty intertwined, and her character likes to go down, and when she does, I always have to give her a potion of healing so she can heal up.
She makes bad decisions all the time, and also it's bad.
I mean, the worst decision she made was becoming friends with Nessa.
Are you sure it wasn't the pack with the actual fucking devil?
No, it was definitely that. They see me rolling, they hating, patrolling, they trying to catch me riding dirty. I definitely fucked up that song, but that's okay. I tried. Alright, Valeria. Oh, neat. Arcades are romantic, in a way. The machines become outdated almost as soon as they're made, you know? They're ephemeral. Jeez, what is with all these words?
Back to Google.
Back to Google, guys!
It's ephemeral.
Ephemeral?
Yeah.
Alright, someone either... It wasn't
lasting for a very short time.
Okay. Okay, lasting for a short time. Always replaced by something newer and better. Valeria leads you to a love tester. Ooh! Here, let's try this one. It's one of the old ones. I think it uses skin conductivity. The love tester device has 2 metal rods. Valerie stands in front of one.
Yeah.
Well, are you brave enough? This will test us what our futures look like. Ooh, okay.
Touch.
Touch.
I'm so fucking cocky.
I know our future. All my homies take all the hits I see. I wasn't. For means of short duration, not forever. Woo! This conversation totally sounds kinky. Alright, I'm gonna touch the love test. The piece of metal sticking out.
Touch the rod, Brandy.
I touched it! The machine lights up and beeps as if calculating. I'm thinking about you and how cute you are. Ooh! Oh. I got her leveled up pretty high, so we're pretty close. The machine suddenly sparks and starts smoking. There's a few ways to interpret that, but I'll take it as a good sign. We're just too hot for this old rickety thing to handle. Ooh!
Too hot to handle.
Woo! Valerie, I got a kiss.
I think I might just be full of a lot of electricity.
Valerie leans in and kisses you softly. Hey, eventually the kiss ends. Eventually, not right away. Guess we had to get some work, huh? We can't scandalize the monsters. Valerie sighs dramatically. Would you like to offer a gift? I'm gonna offer this lipstick. And she liked it. Oh, thanks. You didn't have to. Oh, I didn't know where my character was for a second. I forgot I hid it back here. I would totally attempt to pick the second one. It's totally sex. Damn, Valeria is just spitting facts. They are totally talking about sex. Honestly, so there was an option. I forget if Midori, you were here for it, but it was basically like she had her like ex-boyfriend kind of stalking her a little bit, but like they're friends. And she was like, "Oh, can we get out of here and go back to my place?" And I was like, "Sure." And then instead we went to my place. And apparently we banged all night. And I didn't know it was a sex option. I didn't realize that. And I was like, oh. It was like second date. And I was like, bruh, what? I mean, she's definitely chill, and I definitely like her, probably one of the most out of them so far, but it was definitely like one of those things where I was like, I wanted more warning of that being a sex option. Because it was basically like, yeah, let's get out of here, or are you okay? Or there was one where it's like, I think we just like should stay friends. So I was like, all right, yeah, let's get out of here. Trying to be like, supportive, not trying to dig into her problems. And instead, I apparently banged her all night. So, and then she left before I woke up in the morning, and I was like, oh, good. Now this makes me feel great. I was like, Jesus. That's so weird. Like, yeah, my ex is following us, so let me go to your house, let's bang, and then the next day I'm just gonna leave before you wake up, and that's totally normal. Lol, Valeria.
Well, anyways.
She banged. Oh, baby, when she moved, you needed to use those rods, the vibrating rods. Oh my god. You guys are bad.
Go to foreign jail.
Yeah, right? I mean, she'd definitely be good looking for a dating sim character for sure, but get out of my way. Ow. Come here.
I apparently had 50 gigs recycling.
Oh my gosh, that's a lot. Ugh. I honestly forget to empty my recycling bin too. Yeet.
Yeah.
That's interesting. I don't have to worry about that because I just fucking got the computer.
Yeah, now you can actually like use Discord.
I know, it didn't fuck up one time.
Seems like a Thursday to me. Yeah, you know, normal Thursdays. Oh! Yeet! I mean, Thursdays are just normal.
So much snoring going on behind me.
Are they all the cats?
It's just Skittles.
Oh my god.
Because Ladybug's in the new room, enjoying the air conditioning. Actually, I'm gonna check to make sure if she wants to come out.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, my dog is just passed out to the left of me, just on the floor, just conked. Ooh, fancy. What's in here? Glass and plastic. Guess not as fancy as I hoped. Damn, we're up to 8 viewers right now on the stream, so thank you guys for popping in and hanging out. I appreciate it. She even telling me to get into the sack. I know, she's definitely a very like sensual character, I'll say. Valeria. I like her though. So,
I opened the door and she was lounging in the middle of the rug, like a real big lump. And I kissed her and she's stinky. You're stinky. I smelled her actually, which is I haven't been able to smell her in a while.
Oh.
But I know she stinks. I know it.
You're like, I know.
And she does. She smells like the stinky old rug, huh?
Ice cream. Want some? It'll be my treat. Alright, so we can do vanilla, apricot gelato, or choco fudge. Alright, again, I prefer vanilla, so I'm going vanilla again, because I don't know what she cares about, but I like vanilla. That's like my favorite ice cream.
Vanilla is good. I love soft serve vanilla.
Yeah, either soft serve or even just like, not the vanilla bean, but with the golden vanilla or whatever.
French vanilla?
French vanilla, yeah, that's really good. Yeah.
Now
Vanilla.
she's sitting in between my two screens.
Oh jeez. Classic. Makes me want to put some kind of sauce on it. Tastes like summer. Wow.
Take a shot every time she winks.
Yeah, literally. Every time she like says anything slightly sexual, shot. Yes. Sauce, quote unquote, from Morgs. Or at least the idea of summer. Summer's here in Verona Beach is a bit too much. If we were outside, this would probably melt before we could even eat it. Whatever. Or where would your ideal summer vacation be? You finish your ice cream debating the best place to spend a summer. Would you like to offer a gift? Nah, we already gave her a gift. 1 gift a day. You decide not to give a gift right now. I guess we gotta get back to work. I can feel a sugar rush coming on. Ayy.
He's ready to stab.
I stabbed something. Might not be the enemies, but you know, whatever. Everything can be misinterpreted with this girl. Yeah, to be fair, Valeria is kind of sexy for a cartoon. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I love her. Hence the title of my thing being Valeria is bae. Because she is bae.
Is it Valeria?
Valeria? Or
is it? Yeah. Is it pronounced?
I have no idea.
It's pronounced Valeria.
Either way, in my mind, that's how I pronounce it, so... Ah!
Words are all made up anyways, though.
Yeah, this whole thing is, like, made up. Oh, gosh. And I am well known for the fact that I can't pronounce anything, so...
That's so valid.
Take that, monsters. Yeah!
Yeah, but...
As an asexual, I have trust you. Oh, as an asexual, I trust you. I don't know, I'm a lesbian, but can appreciate an attractive male. I feel that. I like both,
yeah,
so...
Yeah, like that.
Yeah. I go both ways, so whatever. I like them all. Alright, so now we're down to this level. I'm gonna actually go right back up. Alright, gotta go. Alright, bye, cubes! Thanks for popping on and hanging out. You breathe a little easier and the door behind you. Whew. Okay. We killed a lot. I got 127 extra heart for bonus time when I only needed 10.
I thought those cell phones were socks. I can't see. My eyes are broken.
Oh, it's okay. Oh my gosh, I'm leveling up like crazy.
My brain is broken.
Jeez, all the way up to level 16. Good night, kid. I kind of know when someone is attractive, but generally I struggle. Couldn't learn human aesthetics until high school, right? Night. And then, holy smokes.
I feel like that sometimes too.
Yeah, no, honestly, I mean, yeah. I mean, for me, it's, I think in the end too, for me, it's like, I find, like, I can find something attractive about almost anyone. If that makes sense. Like, it's more about them than it is just, like, full-on looks half the time.
Yeah.
You know? I'm more attracted to people for who they are than, like, necessarily, like, having the best muscles or something like that. Level 16, we maxed out all 3 of the weapons, so now when we get back home, we got a lot to read. Oh, gosh. Never mind, I have to go to a barbecue. I appreciate sexy from all sorts, but I'm very limited in who I actually want to get close to. I'm aromantic. Gotta know him before I can bang him. Yeah. No, I mean, that's kind of what I was just explaining to Morgs. Like, I would rather, like, I gotta know people first. I can't just be like, yo, hey, let's bang. Alright, so this barbecue is for the 4th of July barbecue. At Jesse's, which is my cousin. And, I mean, I'm the only reason I hesitate is because Isaac invited me to, a gala, for, like, something of his, and we dressed up and went to that. So I feel like it would be nice of me to invite him to this barbecue because he invited me to something, but also I'm kind of pursuing.
He seems a little too refined to go to like a barbecue.
That's the thing. Yeah, he's like super posh and like he owns like a multi-million-dollar company or some shit. I don't know. He's rich, and his dad's super rich, and like he like I don't know. I feel like we should go with V, but. Yeah. I honestly don't care too much, but I can get uncomfortable during or before the deed. Oh, we're still talking about sex over there. Or after. I prefer to do nothing. I only do it by peer pressure because I'm bored. Same. Oh, jeez. We're having 2 interesting conversations. Well, I mean, just make sure you guys feel comfortable, dude. Obviously, like, don't let people force you into things. Yeah. I mean, there's no need to actually have to have sex. I mean, it doesn't really matter. And nowadays, there's plenty of people. It's not like we need to reproduce more. I'm gonna pick V. Because I agree with you guys. Isaac is definitely, like, a little, too posh. She accepts. And she says she'll meet you there. Hell yeah. I meant more same to the first comment, but the second one isn't too far off either. Alright. Ooh, one other way over, you pick up something to share. Soda, cheesies?
It's probably Cheez-Its, but like,
off-brand.
Off-brand Cheez-Its. God.
McDonald's.
Or cake. Honestly, I'm kind of tempted to get those, like, off-brand Cheez-Its, because that's, like, something that, like, sounds like someone would bring to a barbecue.
3D, one singular 3D Dorito.
I'm bringing it. I'm doing it. Your worry's not good enough. Will Jesse laugh? You worry it's not good enough. Will Jesse laugh at you? You buy it anyways. Even if nobody else wants them, you can eat the whole bag yourself. You find V waiting outside Jesse's house.
Hey, stranger. Miss me?
It's like, sup, bitch?
Sup? You ring Jesse's doorbell, but nobody answers. You hear the sound of talking and music from the backyard. You go around back to investigate.
Hey, it's my coolest cousin.
Hey! Hi, Jesse.
Everyone be friendly, okay?
Yeah.
Your boy.
A few strangers look at you curiously and raise a glass. Your cheeks feel warm.
Oh, you brought cheesies. Samantha goes nuts for these.
Alright. At least someone else likes them too.
And who's this with you? Oh, my.
Oh, you indeed. Thank you for letting me crash your little party.
You're very welcome. Want a little tour? I need to go in and prep burgers and shrooms.
Yeah?
Sure, I brought baklava too, homemade. Jesus, she went all out. We bought a bag of chips, and she's over here making baklava.
You should have done cake.
Yeah. Oh man, I'm getting
I was thinking cake too, but that's also because I do a lot of baking.
I don't. Yeah, you definitely bake a lot. I don't bake. Not I don't bake. I don't eat cake. Like I don't usually like cake, so I'm like, well, I'm not gonna pick it. I don't eat cake. You know. All right, I'm gonna slightly catch up on chat too. People do say asexuals are aromantic and have many things in common. I'm biromantic. I've heard if you'd rather eat cake than have sex, you're ace. Now, 9 times out of 10, I want the cake. But on occasion, it's a 1 out of 10. Give me cake.
I'm pretty sure cake is a euphemism for ass. Like eating ass.
Just I haven't heard that one, but Morg just went ... no.
I think I'm online too much.
I think no, ignore Molly. She doesn't know what she's talking about.
It's a thing.
I don't think it's a thing.
I agree with Molly.
Yeah.
Alright, I've never heard of that. Maybe you're on the gray ace spectrum. One of your comments sounded demisexual. Maybe investigating it a bit would be a great idea. I meant actual, like, literal cake. Yeah.
I used to like cake, but then
Molly,
I
I
got
just
Paragmia
understood.
and everything sucks.
What'd you say, Molly?
I used to like cake, but then I got parosmia and now everything sucks.
Yeah. Is there any cakes that you
Getting
can't?
I
better.
don't know what that is.
It's when I got COVID, I lost my sense of smell, and sometimes when it
Oh.
instead of coming back normal, everything smells like vaguely like gasoline or like a chemical like smell and taste, and it's been awful.
Yep.
Oh, that's... I don't know what I would do if I lost smell or taste.
Yeah.
I would honestly rather have lost it and still have it lost than what it is now, because it's just everything is disgusting. And my parents always like, oh, how is it? Or especially my grandparents, because they forget every single time. Like, oh, how is it? And I'm like, what? Gross, actually. But
but it's my life now.
But then when I said, because I was like, it's fine, and she's like, does it taste better? I'm like, does it taste good? I'm like, no. I was like, it's not fine. I'm like, it just be like that, Grandma. It's been like this for months.
It's like I can't help it. And I'm gonna jump on to what Maduri and Morgs are saying over there. Yeah, sexuality is definitely confusing. Like, that is not a simple thing. Like, even just like, trying to put a label on it, I feel like it's just like too much. Like, just it's not worth it, because it's like there's like 100 different things, and like every person's so unique too that it's like just as long as, like, we talked about this a bunch of times too with playing this game, just be your authentic self, and I feel like that's all that matters.
Yeah, well, the label's helpful for some people to like bond with other people, but
That's
I
true.
think for the most part, you shouldn't it shouldn't be like a huge focus, like desperate to find it, like just.
I also feel like a lot of people our age too, like specifically, and like younger and stuff like that. Like, we're all just like way more open to that kind of stuff too, and like maybe like 10 years ago and stuff like that. Like different age groups, it's a lot like worse. But like, I don't know. At least in the groups that I've been around, like everyone's just like chill about anything basically. It's always been like very understanding, and like, you know, I wouldn't be shocked about anything like that, you know, if someone was just like, oh, you know, like, I'm like, even with like people want to transition, stuff like that, it just seems like the world's a lot better about that nowadays, at least where I am.
Yeah, I think we just have like a good group of friends.
Totally TMI, but I find the thought more appealing than the act. Well, I mean,
yeah,
valid. I mean, I also feel like with this is getting real deep in here, and I'm like, good thing I'm not monetized or anything on Twitch. I shouldn't have an issue going this deep in about sex right now at 2 a.m. But it's specifically, I mean, I feel like for girls too. Like, I mean, the whole getting up to that point and getting to that point is the more enjoyable part, anyways. So like, I can see how like the idea would be more appealing than the actual act, anyways, because it's like, well, it's the before part you know, like the foreplay and all that kind of stuff. That's really enjoyable, and you know, like, because once you're actually like doing it, it's like, all right, we're doing it, I guess. Like, you know what I mean?
What's happening?
Sometimes it's very hard to find out who you are, especially if there's not too much info on how you feel. Yeah, that's true. Me too, Morg. I love the attention, but that's it. Everything else, I perceive it as gross. No, I completely get it. Like, once you get too much into, like, something, you're like, alright, I'm done with this. Like, we're good. I want to feel loved and be appreciated. I'll take cuddles. I love me some cuddles. Yeah, definitely. And on the note of cuddles, we're moving on to what Jesse said. Oh, man.
I'm trying to talk to you for so long.
I know. Hey, we're having important conversations here at 2 in the morning about sex.
This is a normal thing.
This is normal. Oh man, I can't wait. Thanks so much. In the meantime, B2, me and Jonah? Here, go talk. I love cuddles too, hugs and kisses and all the way. Put your hand too close to something dangerous and you'll ruin it. Oh jeez. We are changing the world, damn it. LMFAO. Jesse pushes a stranger towards you with a wink and walks away.
Hi. I'm Jonah.
Jesse, why would you do this?
Shoot, you knew that already.
So it is Jonah, by the way. That's
Jonah,
me.
Yeah.
And you're B2. Can you become a sword? Just like privately, like, hey, can you become a sword too?
We into weapons.
He is actually Jesse's ex, by the way. I've already been told that. I'm gonna go, that's me, because I don't know what to say. Like, he's like, and you're B2. Yep,
Yeah.
that's me.
Make this even more awkward.
So that's us.
He's so awkward. I love him. Damn it, Jesse, we can't take the whole town. Many people call me Jonah, by the way. Oh, really? You stand awkwardly, both trying to think of something to say. Oh my god, now I have to just pick one of the 3 other options? Damn it! I'm still in the awkward situation.
What he does.
Huh?
Ask him what he does.
What do you do?
I do a lot of surfing and hanging out, mostly.
What's your whole
Some reading
dealio?
He surfs, hangs out, and reads.
I see that.
Chill. Oh wait, did you mean for work?
I don't really have a job right now.
Ah,
Yeah.
surfer dude. Makes sense.
Whoops.
Jesse
Sorry
said
for
you... You're good. Jesse said you fight monsters? Is that right? So you're some kind of hero? Oh yeah, Madura, I didn't pick the last one. I probably could have, but... It's very dangerous. It's no big deal. It pays well. It does not pay well. We get like 4 cents every time we do something. It's no big deal, or it's very dangerous. I'm gonna say it's no big deal, just because, like...
Yeah.
That, like, I don't like that one, because I'm being like, ooh, it's very dangerous. It's really, like, that's a little weird to bring up in a conversation. And
also,
we're already...
you're too much of a pro for it to be dangerous.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I've like, been going in this dungeon, like, this entire, like, part of the summer. Because we got here at the beginning of summer, and now it's the 4th of July. So, I'm assuming we've been through all of June. So, it's been only, like, a month. I wish that I had Jesse's girl. Why can't I find a woman like that? Jesse's girl. Do. Jesse's girl? Am I missing something? Oh, it's a song. Okay. I was like,
Yeah.
what? Alright, I'm gonna, no big deal. That's exactly what a hero would say. I'm on to you. Oh, he actually thinks I'm a hero. I guess. I've been thinking about trying the dungeon out myself sometime, maybe. Jesse said you wield, weapons down there?
Yeah.
I can sometimes be an axe. I don't often do it, though.
It's simple, honestly.
I like how awkward he was about saying that I can ... sometimes ... be ... an axe.
It's so endearingly weird.
Guess who's back? Back again. Do I need to say the quote? Is it Sullivan? Voidic Gamer, are you Sullivan? I don't remember seeing the Voidic Gamer as Sullivan. Jesse got himself A girl. Twitch. Oh, we have a YouTube video link there. I'm not clicking it, but I bet it's important, Morgs. Okay, I'm gonna say that's amazing, because that's pretty cool, actually, being an axe. Thanks.
Yeah.
I don't.
Badass.
Yeah, that's pretty bad. That doesn't take much effort, though. I just decide to change shape, like clenching my fists. Maybe I'll show you sometime. Anyway, I could definitely use the money from a gig, but you promised we weren't hurting anyone, like, not even animals?
No, just cell phones.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, only monsters. Like, make babies, B squared, yep.
Vegan.
Alright, so that's definitely Sullivan. Yeah, it's your boy. Welcome back, Sullivan. I saw you streaming the other day. You missed so much of the good music being born 10 years later. Yeah, I'm pretty behind on music in general. Alright, I'm gonna say only monsters, because obviously that's the only thing we're killing. And who decides what's an animal or a monster, I wonder. Damn, Jonah would be talking like Morgs over here, trying to protect the monsters of the dungeon.
They're just phones.
They're like
It's
phones
plastic.
and TVs. I don't really have a choice. I wish I wasn't hurting so bad for money. Here's my number. Maybe we can go together sometime. Or if you want to hang out, like, as humans. I'm usually at the
It's so
beach.
fucking awkward, you have to.
God, I just want to use an axe. Like, that sounds cool.
I want to see what he looks like as an axe.
Yeah! Alright, sounds good. Valerie rejoins you and Jonah with a smile. And who's the cute friend of yours? Damn, Val! She's over here, like... Oh god, she's so much. I don't know, she's getting to be a little too much for me, I think. Jonah, wait, we've met... I know you. You're the one that always bought duck at the grocery store, right? Eric abruptly elbows his way into the car. There's my stalker. There's Eric.
Kill him!
Oh, B2, hello. May I kiss your hand?
May I kiss your hand?
No.
Go
Eric.
away.
Now, my sweet, that is quite
Interrupted
rude.
you, bitch.
Even if I know you're joking.
What? I'm not joking. Go away. Jonah
I
glances
hate that.
between you and Eric. I don't think she's joking, dude. Well, it's a free country. That's what this holiday's about, right? And I'll freely decide to leave this party now. Good day. Give my regards to Jesse and Samantha. I must flee. Okay, bye, weirdo.
Must flee.
Jonah is my
That's
dude.
So fucking suspicious.
Dude, he's so freaking weird. He's been like, he's such a stalker too. I don't know
He's the
those.
bad guy for sure.
I don't know. Those 4 cents are worth the bloodshed. She be hitting it always. Damn, Eric is gay. Lol, Eric is totally gay though. Come on, Jonah for the win. He looks it, but he's been like hardcore hitting on me, Morgs. Like, I don't know. Eric's been a kind of a creep. Are you okay, B2? Eric really gets to you, huh? I wouldn't say I hate him, because that would be too much. Like, I don't hate him. He's just a lot and not.
I hate him.
I don't.
That's just me.
I'm just gonna
I've
shrug.
had bad experience with creeps, alright?
No, I totally get that, yeah. Like, I mean, I have a hard time ever getting to the point where I'm ever gonna hate someone, you know?
Yeah, honestly, same. But also, I think I would kick ass. I would kick someone's ass if I had to. I say this, I'm like the most babyest person.
Oh, God.
I stepped on a bee a while ago, and I was sad about it for like a fucking week.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, God, Molly. I would definitely just go shrug and kind of try to shrug it off, you know? Why did they make Jonah look so rough? Like, he has the kind heart. I think it's part of, like, the whole, like, just because they look like they're gonna be tough, like, they're not always gonna be, like, a brute, you know? He seems like a very softie. You realize you're lightly trembling with suppressed feelings. Where did your confidence go? Valerie gives you a little smile of sympathy. That guy gives me the creeps. Same. Eric, Jesse and I went to school together. He doesn't have a bad heart. I think he's just lonely. Okay, well, leave me alone.
Find someone else.
Yeah, don't be lonely and wrap me into it.
You're gonna stay lonely if you keep going after someone who doesn't like you.
Yeah, I mean, I liked him at first. I was like, damn, this guy's pretty chill. I mean, Midori remembers this. And then he just kind of got, like, he was like, he went, again, like, he was like looking into a window while I was on another date, and like, he was like, oh, I guess, and texted me later being like, oh, I guess the date didn't go well, and I'm like, bro, what the fuck? Like, that's sketch. Like, he has a big heart. I see him like a giant teddy bear. Maybe you need to reverse psychology, Eric. Start going after him and make him move on. Make moves on him. He will run for the hills. Worst case scenario, you get a weapon-cyst boyfriend? Question mark. Yeah, right.
You use him to you use him to beat the monsters. You just like
as a human.
Yeah.
He's actually a weaponsmith, so he makes weapons. He owns a weapon shop.
What the fuck is his problem? What's his damage then?
I don't. I need to show you the shop. After this, I'll show you the shop. It's like super grungy looking. Like all the swords are like rusted and stuff.
God.
That doesn't give him the right to be a jerk, but I wish he would grow up. Yeah, I'm gonna go with, I have enough problems, cause like, I don't need his problems on top of my problems.
Yeah.
Me too. Ha! Me too, don't we all? The evening goes by surprisingly quickly, with lively conversation. Ooh! You eat burgers, grilled portobello steadily, walking the line between satisfaction and gluttony. Mood. At one point, the music is turned down and everyone's quiets, watching the fireworks. As the sky explodes, you feel a wild romantic urge surge through you. You have to... Bruh, we're gonna... Bruh.
Why would you kiss Jonah?
Like, we just met him!
And it was so awkward.
Oh, let me read up on the chat here. Worst case... Maybe Eric turns into a dildo because he's a fuckstick. Oh my god, Morgs. Wield Eric against the deadly foes. His face will be a fine blade. Valeria, kiss everyone, please. Kiss her pretty face. Yeah, we're gonna definitely kiss V over here. Yeah, obviously. We brought her here. How awkward would it be? I bring her here and then I kiss a random dude.
That you just met and also had a very awkward conversation with.
Yeah, right? And like, oh gosh.
Yeah.
You share a tender moment together at the fireworks end. Someone turns the music back on. Those were some explosions, alright. I'm kinda with Murduri though, just kiss everyone. Again, we can go on more dates, but I think we're at a certain progression in the story right now because this was like a forced thing. Now, back to partying. I hope Jesse won't think I'm rude if I cut out now. I have work I want to do tonight. And celebrating imperialist colonizers isn't really my jam. It was fun though, huh? Nice meeting you, Joan. Valerie gives a light peck on the cheek on her way out.
Bye.
See ya. Left to fend for yourself, a deep tiredness soon overtakes you. You say goodnight to Jesse and Jonah and shuffle home. A kiss of 3 or something. Go fully poly on them. I mean, we could. We definitely need to do a couple more dates. What? Wait. Hold on. Nice meeting you at the barbecue. It's been fun to talk. It'd be fun to talk more sometime. But I just remembered I'm out of town for the rest of the summer. Seriously? Yeah, sorry. Maybe we can connect again somehow someday. If you ever come back to town in the fall, maybe I can show you some surfing spots on the island. What island? Verona Island. The ferry is under repair right now, though. Oh well. Hope your summer in VB is the best. Thanks, weirdo. I think we'll meet again somehow, sooner than we think. That's a little creepy.
That's not ominous at all.
That's really creepy. Why are they getting creepy? Hold on, let's see if I can show, like... I said, so he goes, hey, what's up? Having a good day? And that's when he sent me the rose. I said, don't send me things. He's like, no need to thank me. A woman like you deserves appreciation. My business is doing well, so I'm generous. Come by my shop sometime if you don't hate me. And I'm like, go away.
He sent you so many messages.
Yeah, look at this. Like, he just, like, messages like crazy. And I'm like, go away. Oh, alright. Let me look at Jesse, our cousin. So, how was the barbecue? So romantic, right? Alright, you win. I knew it! Honestly, I consider my job here done. You've met some great folks, gone on some dates. I think I could back off and let you do your thing for the rest of the summer. Is that okay? Sure.
More dates, please.
Yeah, right. More dates, please. Like, no, I'm good. Cool. Now we can just be normal friends and cousins. Phew. Love you, cuz. Talk to you later. Alright.
It'll...
We'll look at 7 now. How about a movie? I could go for horror or action. I personally love horror movies. So I'm picking horror for 7. No more trying to get her little cousin to bag the whole town. Nice. Right? Jesse's been like, I think I've been on like 4 dates from Jesse's setup, and there's a bunch of other people that message me and stuff like that. It's like, bro, I got too many people.
Why is he like that? Why is everyone trying to get you to bang?
You know? How about we see the dunge? It's showing at 6:30 most nights. I heard it's okay. Let me know. Okay, let's go. Meet you inside. Don't bring the fan club. Alright, 7. Fuck off.
Fan club? Yeah. His fan club?
Yeah, his fan club. Because he's a pop star.
Why would you... Why?
You know?
Does he just assume you're part of his fan club?
Yeah, I actually literally told him I'd never heard of his band before, and he's just like, haha, yeah. Wait, are you serious? And I'm like, yeah. And then he's just like, oh. Like, offended. Roar! I thought for a second to pop into Discord and just scream for comedy. Oh gosh.
I would have screamed.
I would have screamed. There would have been a lot of screaming. Alright, let's read Isaac and catch up. It's been a while since we've sparred, and my office has been quiet lately. How about a fencing lesson here? On God. Pretz, alles. Oh gosh, I heard someone join. Was that you, Roar?
Yeah.
Oh.
Just
oh,
left.
someone left.
Roar joined and then left. Ah! Let's see what we can make now. Ooh.
Crap.
There's like some, oh, we can't make them yet. That's fine. We can make fine bourbon. Just a teaser. Roar, you're such a brat. Well, thank you for popping into the stream, though, and hanging out. Ooh, dark eyeliner. I want to give the dark eyeliner to fuckboy over here, the, 7. Single malt scotch, and I think that's all I got. I can make, yeah. Yeah, so you can only make things like once, it's weird. And, oh, cool thing. Oh, wrong thing. The gifts that they give you get, like, certain buffs. Like, enemies get stunned when they damage you. And then this one's carry more beverages but fewer signs.
Is this your ass-kicking outfit?
Yeah. Blue flower, beverage heals more. But achoo! Uh-oh. I mean, I don't really have a lot of clothes, so I'm like, this is, I don't know, that's the coolest outfit I felt like I had. Alright, so we got...
Yeah, it slaps.
Yeah, it tracks. It tracks. Alright, so we got, a date with 7. We have a date with Isaac. And then we did have a date with, didn't we have a date with... Oh! What's this? Wait, what?
What?
I don't know who this is, but it's just a mansion.
Ooh, a blind date.
You arrive just as a hearse drives away. It seems someone died.
Oh!
Oh! Molly, this isn't a date! Can't you tell? People are dead here!
What kind of date is this? This reminds me of a house in Plastow. You know the one? The pink house in Plastow?
I think I know what you mean. Maybe?
It's I'm so bad at directions, I can, like, picture where it is. I think that's the house we almost bought when we first got here. From a...
Oh. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of, I mean, this style, yeah, I was gonna say, this style is pretty indicative to this area anyways, so.
Yeah.
Like this kind of stuff. Yeah, it's nice. You arrive just as a hearse drives away. It seems someone died. As a young person stares down the street after it. Ooh, okay, hello.
Goodbye.
Oh. The bird talks. Best date ever.
Alright.
But I think this will be
Until
definitely
next
the best
time,
date.
Alice.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Farewell.
Oh.
I'm gonna go, I'm sorry for your loss.
Don't talk about her. You didn't know her.
Okay.
Oh, it's you.
What do you mean it's me?
Huh. Why did you come here?
Just explore, you know me? Yeah, my whole thing is like, you know me? Who the hell are you?
Never mind that right now. Answer me.
Maybe you're very
Why
famous,
did you come here?
Ooh, she grumpy.
Going to a probably haunted house? I'd love it. That's a very pretty dude. That's very pretty dude. That's a very pretty dude. I'm just gonna say I'm just exploring town. They purse their lips, eyes dark.
No, I meant Verona Beach. You're the cause of all this, you know.
What?
The monsters, the universe thrown out of balance.
What?
If it weren't for you, maybe Alice would still be alive.
Maybe if you weren't such a pussy about
What?
phones.
Yeah, apparently it's my fault. What?
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 Are they having a magic? Oh gosh!
What the heck?
Maybe I should just end you and see if status quo returns.
Wow, they're badass.
Holy crap! This was not in the beta at all that I touched. I have no idea what the fuck is happening.
Are they gonna attack you? Oh
I don't know. I don't know what their
need
problem is.
They don't need someone to like wield them?
No, they can still move as a weapon.
Oh, whack.
Yeah. Did someone just say, you just have to go and attack the peaceful aliens? Damn! Listen, yeah. They seem serious. It seems like an important decision. Your life is on the line!
Just then.
What the heck? Am I actually gonna die right now? What kind of dating sim is this?
Actually, dating sims just fucking be like that, man. They're crazy.
Oh my god, dibs on the pretty boy. I think there might be a they, to be honest. Because they keep referring to them as they instead of a he or she. Wait, don't please. Back off, I'm warning you. Just do it then. What even is this game? Right, Morgs? Honestly, I'm tempted to just say just do it then and see if they actually will. I'm gonna do it.
Tasting temptation. Almost
Do it.
sexual.
What the fuck? What is this game? It's too late at night for this. The scythe gleams hungrily at your urging, as if wedded. How long I
Oh,
freaking
they're a
do
bit
it.
of a freak.
What is this game? There's a moment of silence as a breeze passes between you.
Fine. I can't just kill a random person I just met. I guess. Even you.
Jeez.
Pretty human.
Pretty human. Hey, they called me pretty human.
Hush.
Oh, they're like one of those like. It's
Parrot?
not like I care.
Yeah, right. They're like, oh, whatever. Uncertainty passes over their features.
So, why did you come to Verona
I
Beach?
like that their bird becomes a part of the transformation.
Dibs on the pretty human. Midori's like, I love them.
Are they a human though? Are
I
they?
mean, they're sometimes a scythe, sometimes a human, so I'll say yes. I don't have to tell you anything. You should apologize. Or who even are you? Honestly, I'm going with who even are you because
Yeah, we don't even know their name.
who are you?
I'm Rowan. My threat wasn't personal, I assure you.
Okay, you're about to kill me. Me begs for death. Then you're like, damn, that's hot. And then you're like, hey, what's up?
Nothing personal.
Nothing personal.
But I suppose I would also feel angry in your situation.
I'm not angry, I'm confused. There's a difference.
Though I hadn't expected you to
Yeah.
respond the way you did. I must remember that you are unpredictable. Perhaps more dangerous than I thought.
What?
Oh well. The reason you came to Verona Beach doesn't particularly
He's like,
matter.
I'm into it though.
Yeah, he's like, they're like, yeah, I like you. Anyways.
My grandmother is gone either way. And you're here now. We'll have to survive somehow, in spite of your chaos.
What are they talking about? Like, I'm so confused. Like, to me, I thought, like, in this world, the dunge was, like, normal, and, like, people do...
Dunge?
Yeah, let's dunge. No, that's definitely not
what if you just said, let's dunge? Like...
They'll probably be like, what? Can I wield you? What chaos? Survive? Yeah, at least the top two, at least.
What chaos?
Yeah, like, I don't... Like, so the dunge is, like, a normal thing that people go to, and people do it. There's swords are a normal thing, but somehow I'm the problem?
Maybe cell phones and record tables and stuff are normal.
Wield him.
There are other things?
I
Wield it. No, that's too forward.
Yeah, I don't want to, like, I mean, wield them. Yeah, again, we might get to that point, but I definitely feel like we should start there.
You'll definitely have to wield them at one point. They're really badass.
Oh my god, yeah, I'm gonna say what chaos. Sorry, Morgs, I'm not saying can I wield you. That's so awkward. Be forward. Oh, fine, I'm saying it.
No, I refuse. That sounds rather gruesome.
Apparently, nope. No, I freeze. It sounds rather gruesome. Morgs not into that.
Besides, I have work to do, and can't be running off to deal with minor infestations.
Says the murderer.
Someone's violating the laws of nature. There's a wrongness, rippling. You've been seeing weapons damaged, haven't you? It's a pattern of evil intent. Only a witch of very high caliber can hope to make things right again.
A witch?
And I should get back to it. That's what Alice would have wanted.
I'm assuming Alice is his grandma, so I'm not gonna ask who Alice is, because I'm not dumb. Are you a witch? Don't acknowledge your question, and they turn away.
Bye.
Okay, bye. They disappear into the house, leaving you alone on the street. That's
a great date.
Yeah, I don't... Honestly, you know... That's only because I was walking over this way to show you guys Eric's shop, and then, like, I just saw it out of the corner of my eye and was like, what? Hold on, I'm gonna check one other place, because there's another place that I'm curious on if it has a date at it, too, because it's, like, in the middle of nowhere. No, it doesn't look like it.
Paradise, are there...
Yeah, it's a cat cafe.
Babies.
Little babies. Alright, no dates up here. That was so weird.
No mysterious scythe dates over here.
Yeah, right? Like, what? Hold on, I'm pulling up my... Can I... Nope, they're not on my list. They haven't messaged me. That's so weird. Oh. Gosh, I don't even know. Alright, this is Eric's shop. But look it. So, like...
Of course it's called Naked Steel.
So you see all the weapons, they're like all like rusted up. I don't even know what's on this one. And then there's like rust, and they're like, I don't know, it just looks really shitty.
That's a shitty stock here, Eric.
Eric, you suck. I kind of want to buy some steel, but I don't know what I would need steel for. I'm just gonna buy it anyways.
Crafting, probably.
Yeah, I just don't know what to craft. Alright.
Buy one singular chunk of steel and then leave.
Yeah, I don't want to talk to him. I'm looking around now.
Fuck you.
Now that we
Bye.
found that like rando date, I'm like, what? No, I don't think there's anything else. Hey, they have a hospital. Alright. I guess let's do Isaac. Isaac, I like Isaac a lot.
Yeah, he's chill.
He's chill.
I thought that said love bank. I was like, I guess that's a thing.
That's okay. Isaac, you seem to be getting the hang of parrying, so today we'll try the riposte. After a parry, a riposte lets you thrust in return. He glanced at the door, then back at you. Here, it's easier if I show you. Go ahead and attack me.
Get the door.
I'm gonna lunge. Isaac deflects easily. You lean straight into his foil, pressing into your chest. The more aggressive the attack, the more vicious the riposte. A riposte turns the attacker's energy back upon them. Isaac glances at the clock. Here, I'll attack you, parry, and then step forward and attack immediately.
He's distracted.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna ask, do you want to take a break? No. Yes. Yes, I think so. I don't know. You're very perceptive. Yeah, other than you not paying attention twice. Super perceptive. I'm sorry, I'm distracted, indeed. He takes off his gear and pours refreshments. My father has finished a hostile takeover of my firm. What? He bought a majority and discredited me with the board. So, my time is just about over at Brooks Associates. I only have today and tomorrow. I try not to care what he thinks. He's foolish, closed-minded, old man. I have officially disowned him and cut off contact. But now, I'm going to lose everything I've built here because of him. How can I not care? Wow. Honestly, I feel that last comment. I'm sorry, your dad is garbage.
Real shitbag.
Yeah, like, he was such an asshole. He's not. He's just... No, you're right. Even now, I want to defend him. An insufferable, selfish lout. But I'm really glad that I talked to you. I'm sorry to burden you. Oh, I guess...
That's what friends are for, bitch.
Yeah, bitch.
I love you, bitch.
Bitch. Alright, concentrate. Reduce charge time for heavy attacks or direct to wider finisher damage area. I'm gonna say reduce charge time. That'll be nice. So his weapon will be a little quicker.
I love that.
Yeah, right. A little quickerness in the weapon. God, I'm not even saying English anymore. I mean, it's almost
a language is being spoken, but we don't know which.
Yeah, it's fine. I guess this is our last time fencing in this office. Tomorrow's my last day. I sold my stock. I'll be comfortable while I sort out what to do next. It'll be a bit like starting over. I've lost so much. I keep trying to focus on fencing, but it's not working. Maybe I should give up for the day. Or I could make a house call for a nuclearly talented fencing student like you. What?
I don't think he would be into that. That's a little much for the conversation.
Yeah, Isaac's like more like smooth. So why don't we say, why not tonight? Well,
yeah.
It's tempting to want to get closer to you. Anyway, I can. Go kill his dad ass. Thanks, Morgs. But your temptation might be too strong for me right now. I know I'm not in a great place emotionally right now, and I dream about you. I need to know we're committed to each other before we can be intimate. Otherwise, I'll just regret it afterwards, and I don't want to regret anything with you. Marry me! I like, it's like, I want to be committed to you, and I'm sitting here thinking, I have been I already banged V, so like...
Yeah.
Definitely not marry me. Understood. Legit. We won't go all the way, just sounds desperate.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go understood. But don't worry, I promise I'm not trying to rush you. I'm just being clear about my requirements. Take your time and think about it. He leans and gives you a long kiss. I still got a kiss. Alright, we're 2 kisses in now. I suppose this is a good night for now. Thank you for your companionship. You head home. Okay, bye. What? You find a scrap of paper has been slipped into your window from outside? What the fuck?
It's the IP address to their Minecraft server.
To my Minecraft server. That 4 is upside down though, or is that a B?
I
or
thought
6?
the whole thing was upside down, but also I can't read.
Only if some of the letters. Oh.
Yeah, that 5's
I don't
upside
know.
down. The paper's
Yeah,
thick
there's
and
a
strong.
5, the 4.
Oh, maybe it's a
2,
phone number, but
7.
the upside down ones you don't use? Does that make sense?
Possibly.
I don't know. The paper's thick and strong, and if torn from an old book. It has a series of numbers and markings on it. Some are upside down. GPS coordinates. IP address, rotation cipher, Dewey decimal number. What's a rotation cipher?
No idea.
It might just be like rotating the numbers, that kind of thing. A cipher is like a code.
Yeah. I want to say rotation cipher, because that's the one that's most interesting. You try matching the most common numbers to common letters and working backwards. You work at it for a while, but either there's not enough vowels or too many Z's and Y's. You study it for a while, but aren't sure how to use this information helpfully. You set the puzzle aside for now, itching for a more physical challenge. It looks like another beautiful California day outside.
Like punching.
And we're just ignoring the creepy thing. A cipher's like a key to solve a code. Yeah, I figured it would have been something like that, but guess not. Oh, we're getting more messages.
Another stranger.
Oh, that's my mom! That's my mom!
Ah! No, wasn't there a stranger?
Alright, me.
Oh, no, it was. Why doesn't she have a
Picture?
picture?
I don't know.
I think from my mom, I have a kitty.
I don't have a picture for anyone.
Yeah, and licorice.
Jesse tells me you have a very attractive friend. I don't want to pry, but is it, serious? We're eloping? Yeah, right? I wish I could answer. I want to put we're eloping.
Eloping.
I'm putting it. No! My invitation is in the mail, or else, remember, live by the sword, die by the sword, which I guess is a saying about marriage. ... Anyway, have a good day, sweetie. Like, half of my messages have been such, like, shit, like, just, like, sassy to my mom. Okay. I've been dreaming about you. Zombie dreams?
Zombie dreams!
Your mom's just checking in to make sure you're banging. Basically, this whole game's like, are ya banging yet?
Are you banging, son?
Are ya banging? Alright, I'm gonna put what kind, obviously. You were healing broken weapons of all kinds. Me, too. It was lovely. You're a comfort to me, even when I'm asleep. Thank you. What is this game? Zombie dreams?
Literally, this is literally what every single fucking, like, dating sim I've ever witnessed. It's just fucking like that. It's just so
It's
weird.
psycho. Ugh. Alright, why did I have a random cipher? I really want to know it. I don't want to, like, do anything else until we figure it out. I'm gonna go back to that house, see if we can do anything. No. Ah! I want to know! Alright. We'll do our date with 7, I guess. If we'll go to the movies. You and 7 find your seats at the movie starts.
What?
The film features a group of teens lost in the darker, bloodier dungeon than you've ever seen. Yes, and none of them can turn into swords. Bad strategy, kids. The monsters kill the most annoying teen first. Before long, the sidekick dies, and 7 frowns. Eventually all but one of the teens dies horribly, and the survivor narrowly escapes. The lights come up, and you leave the theater. I like that description of a horror movie, because that's literally a description of every single horror movie.
Yeah, that's just like how it is.
That's
So
just...
that's just like gore and screaming.
Basically, and everyone dies. It always starts with the annoying one, and then the one that everyone likes dies, and then everyone else dies but this one random one, and then they somehow escape.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really is. Yeah. Valid. Lights come up in the theater. Aw, man, maybe I set my expectations too high. I mean, it was fine. What did you think? What? Why is there just a shit ton of movies that are called Lucifer Within Us?
People really want to watch it.
And Moon Hunters. Interesting.
They don't got a lot going on.
I like the adrenaline, I like more realism, I like spending time with you. Honestly, the reason why, I just like the horror movie thing with the whole, like, getting scared and all that kind of thing, you know, like, it's just entertaining. So I'm gonna go with the adrenaline part.
Yeah, I've been watching a lot of, like, playthroughs of scary games.
I can't play scary games. I get too into it.
I can't play them either.
Yeah.
I watch somebody else play them.
Yeah, exactly. I could do that because like if it's not me, then it's fine. Your heart rate
Yeah,
goes up watching this stuff.
What about multiplayer horror games?
Maybe.
Depends on them. I've never tried that.
I tried Amnesia.
There's a
but
mod for SCP Containment Breach that adds multiplayer.
I've never even heard of that game.
Oh, it is
I just know
horrifyingly
about
fun.
the Peanut Man, and he's very terrifying, and also
is.
really stupid looking.
Yes.
People like the dark and disturbed. Yeah, I agree, Morgs. Your heart rate goes up. Watch this up, you, the Dunch Hero. That's kind of funny. Would you like to offer a gift? No, I'm not gonna give the fucking gift to this
go
fuckboy.
fuck yourself.
Yeah, screw you. You decided not to give a gift for right now. Long distance. Chain lightning can reach further, or chain lightning stuns enemies. Ooh, I like to reach further. Oh my god, now it's Olivia. I went on a date with this girl, and she basically just was, like, trashing me the entire time. And then this is also the one that Eric was, like, watching us, and then she, like, just is fanboying over this dude's lead singer or something.
She's a fucking, fan.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Hi, guys. I totally didn't know you'd be here. Seven makes a face as if pleadingly silently for rescue.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye. I'm gonna say, we were just leaving. I haven't seen you around the cafe lately, but I wanted to give you something. Seven, I wrote this personal letter.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll take it. Fans are important to me. No, that is... Sorry, can you deliver it for me? Seven blinks. It's for Sung Woo, my ultimate bias. Can you give it to him for me, pretty please? He stares at her for several seconds. Nuh-uh. Seven walks away.
Huh?
Wow, fame sure has gone to his head, huh? Olivia holding an envelope Sung Woo is written on it with the hearts for O's. I'll just have to figure out where Sung Woo's staying, I guess. I'm gonna say who's Sung Woo again. Ha!
Yes.
Is that supposed to be sarcasm or is it irony? Everyone on the planet knows about the Blade Generation's lead singer, silly. She sighs dreamily and wanders away. You head home. You eyes happen on the weird slip of paper from the other day. You wonder if maybe somehow a phone number. I knew it. It could be. You pull out your phone and enter. We're gonna start with a 2. Then a 0. 7. You enter in each number that's right side up. Finally, I've been waiting. I knew it was a phone number.
Too bad that wasn't an option the first time.
No, but I said it out loud.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
That's what counts.
Yeah. It's recorded. But I think it was purposeful to make it so you have to wait and like one of those story things. I'm gonna say, I solved your riddle.
Well, obviously.
Yeah, right. There were multiple meanings in the numbers, but good enough. It's Rowan. Come to my place when you have a moment. I have a use for you. They hang up. What a weirdo.
I honestly, we should have known it was Rowan.
I had a suspicion, but I wasn't sure. That's why I thought it was a phone number, because everyone always gives me their phone number or something like that. So I was like, it has to be Rowan trying to give me his phone number.
I don't know the story enough,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
so,
I had more context. Alright, sorry. Had to go, sorry. Talk to you later. Okay, thanks? Question mark? Alright, we're gonna go look at Rowan, and then I'm probably gonna end it after Rowan, because I need to go to bed eventually.
Yeah. You got normal people, responsibilities and stuff.
I mean, not tomorrow, but tomorrow I literally have 0 responsibilities. Alright, you find Rowan waiting outside the mansion. They give you a brief nod. I suppose you want me to invite you in for tea, because people do that.
I mean, I guess you guys could, like, stand outside.
Yeah, I'm tempted to just say I like tea just to make him have to, like, give me tea.
Look at their face, though. They're like, ugh.
They're like, oh, it's so much work. Alright, I like tea. Good. Then you will help me gather brewing supplies. I was going to go look for an herb on a mountain. What? Crowley thought you might want to help. Who's Crowley? The bird looks at you pointedly from Rowan's shoulder. Apparently Crowley is the bird. Crowley is a crow? Pretty bird. I'm gonna say nice to meet you, Crowley. You know, with this
You
weird...
gotta be polite.
Yeah, with this weird situation, we're just going with it. Crowley bobs his head, clicking his beak.
Pretty human.
Pretty human.
Crows are great.
If he vouches for you, that's good enough for me. Let's get going. I mean, I don't know herbs. Then try to be useful in some other way. At least don't slow us down. They start walking off towards the hill. We're just going now?
Yeah.
I...
They sent you a weird thing to cipher out, and then just like, let's go pick herbs.
Let's go pick herbs on a mountain and go hiking. Like, You walk together along a narrow trail in a silent companionship. Ooh. Here, Alice once found laurel sumac, a black sage here somewhere. Since you said you're ignorant on botany, listen, don't get any weird, wild ideas. I need you to do something, please. Just rest here, right on this rock. I'll be back.
Are they gonna sacrifice you?
They could just push me off this cliff, honestly.
That's happened in a dating sim.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Dating sims are wild. This game's look really good though. I really enjoy it, but still, like, what the heck is this game?
Yeah.
I'll help. I don't want to get in the way. I'll chat with Crowley, or I'll wait here. I'm gonna say I'll chat with Crowley, because I want to hang out with Crowley.
Yeah.
Oh, he's coming with me. We'll handle this. Stay put. Okay, bye. Okay, bye. They wade into the underbrush without looking back. You wait for a while. The breeze is soft and the sun is warm. But a girl can only take so much breeze and sun. You start feeling antsy. I mean, he literally said to... Well, they literally said to wait here.
Yeah.
I feel like we should wait patiently. But I also kind of want to explore.
Yeah, but we want them to be our friend. They look so fucking rad.
Yeah, I know. We gotta get them on our side for Midori. Yeah, we'll wait patiently. Your eyes slid over the landscape, your mind drifting away. You're startled at the sound of footsteps and realize you fell asleep. Wow, you actually waited. You must be less chaotic than I assumed. Hey, they liked that! Woo! Progress! I found the laurel sumac, but not the black sage. I wonder. Would you like to offer a gift? Yeah. I don't have any black sage to give.
Weren't you gonna give him the eyelash? Oh no, you were gonna give it to Fuckboy.
Yeah, I forgot to give Fuckboy a gift because he was just annoying me. Like, he's
Fair.
just... Yeah, I don't know if I want to give them a gift. I feel like they're not gonna like anything I give them. A bottle of a high-quality spirits, and not the spooky kind. I'm gonna give it to him. Okay. I have no need for this. Please do not make me accept it. Oh well, it's too late anyways.
Guess I'll just... He just fucking throws it over there.
Just, like, flicks it behind him, like... Oh. What do you wonder? Okay, I didn't see anything. What do you wonder?
No.
Back to what we were talking about.
It doesn't matter. I have to face this. It's just me now. B2, I have something important to ask of you. So I did get his weapon. I don't think he's the weapon, or they are the weapon. I feel like it's his bird.
I think they use the bird to transform.
Yeah, maybe.
I think it's part of the
aesthetic.
transformation. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. Heavy finishers create a temporary gravity well, pulling enemies towards the center. Ooh, okay. If you were to wield me, what would be your end goal? What the hell? I mean, Strength? Question mark? I don't know what, like, it's one word answers. Like, there's no, like, context.
But at the same time, if you say strength, they'll be like, oh, I know, I knew you were some kind of chaotic being of, whatever.
Yeah.
But also, I think if you chose love, they might be like, that's weird.
Like, it's a lose-lose situation. Oh, my lord.
Maybe go for the sappy one. Maybe they're secretly, like, sappy.
Yeah, we're gonna go love. Rowan laughs darkly. Flattery comes so easily to your silver tongue, like music to a songbird. Oh, wow. Okay.
I should have known.
They lead you down the mountain, silent in thought. At the edge of the town, they pull a black rectangle from their pocket. Our dark prisms are connected. They poke their prism and your phone vibrates. I don't know if our purpose align quite, but call on me if souls need harvesting.
Farewell.
Farewell for now.
Goodbye.
So they're kind of like an emo, witch.
Thing.
Yeah.
Yep. Starting to yawn. They go on their separate ways, and you head home. Our journey. Oh my gosh.
That is wild.
Still thinking about the movie. The characters were so stupid. Don't go alone when there's monsters. Fictional characters make the worst decisions.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, makes a good story.
Does it though? Sometimes.
So if someone writes my biography, will they make me look dumb to sell more copies? I hope not. Oh well. Alright, self-centered much.
I'm sure they won't have to try hard.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say, you're pretty dumb.
Yeah.
Our journey has begun. We are the fool. Well,
I kind of like him.
I do too, honestly. Like, I mean, I'm still very confused by their existence, but like...
Oh, I mean, obviously the Fool's a tarot card, but it's like a new beginning kind of thing.
Yeah. I don't know what to put for an answer for his message.
Next, the Magician. I don't know what the Magician does, though.
Yeah, neither do I.
But it goes with their, like...
The whole, like, tarot card stuff, yeah. Though I've lost my High Priestess. Hey, so, I'm really very sorry for how I acted when we met. I was really emotional and took it out on you, and that was wrong. Please, can you forgive me? Wow, he's all of a sudden they're sounding like a normal person.
They just lost their precious grandmama.
I'm gonna say forgiven.
Forgiven.
Thank you. Godspeed. Wow. What up? Okay. So I leave, autosave, and I'm full on leaving. Oh my god, what a wild, like, game for 3 a.m. in the morning.
Yeah.
Oh.
3 a.m. Jesus.
Yas, it's way super late. Alright, well, thank you guys for hanging out.
Yeah, I had fun.
As much as, Riley, you get to just kind of sit there and listen to our antics.
Yeah.
I contributed occasionally.
Yeah, you did,
Yeah.
you did. I appreciated the contribution.
Maybe next time I'll stream. Probably not. But, you know.
Maybe next time you should try SCP.
A horror game? Oh god.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm totally down to try, but also I don't want to have to buy another game.
It's free.
Oh.
It was a fan-made game. So SCP is like creepypasta,
Yeah.
where people just sort of make stories.
It's wild.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So
Interesting.
there's a whole website based off of the different SCPs, where Peanut, it was the original, like, first one. And there's probably, I think, 10,000 others or something.
Huh. Alright.
It's so weird. Like, there's one that's, a cake, that I think you have to eat it or it will multiply exponentially or something. Or when you do eat it, I don't remember, but it is wild. It's like cursed cake.
I know
But
one of the weird ones is it's a toaster. But the more time you spend around it or using it, the more you start to act like a toaster.
Yeah, it's like
Eventually
weird shit like that.
killing yourself trying to toast bread as a toaster would.
How do you die from doing that?
I don't know.
that's so weird.
I must make toast.
Well, on that note, I'm gonna end the stream now. Hope everyone enjoyed. Thanks Maduri and Morgs for chilling out in chat, as well as, I know King of Cubes isn't here anymore. Thanks for popping over. Myrrh earlier, appreciate you. Roar as well. Thank you guys for popping and hanging out, and thank you too for hanging out in voice chat with me. And yeah, it's been real.
Fun.
I'm gonna stop streaming now so then I can go pass out somewhere because I'm exhausted.
Oh, big same.
Big save.
I'm probably gonna be up for another 3 hours.